What's that? Tiny community in the house. What's going on, gang? How you doing out there? You guys digging some Sunday morning vibe? Man, it's beautiful here in the realm. Even as I look out the windows as we float through the endless universe, I look out the windows and it's just beautiful and I love it. It's spring here in the cosmic realm. Woo! Going on summer. Love it. I'm in a great mood in case you guys can't tell. There's my little booster seat. Hey, look at me. Whoa. I woke up early this morning and watched the Steve Carlson Sunday morning show, which I always do. That was a goodie as always. I mean, I don't think he's ever had a bad showing. But I decided this morning I was just going to go easy on the intro because the intro that he does for his Sunday morning video this morning, the dance, I don't want to ruin it. I'm just saying, everything that I've ever done in the intro to my videos is obsolete. So after seeing him, all right, I'll just let you check it out. I don't want to spoil it. So anyway, cheers to you guys out there in the vinyl community and YouTube. Welcome to Cosmic Vinyl. I'm Cosmic Brian, or you can just call me Brian. Or as my mom called me, Brian Kinserin, you get your hands in here. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I just revealed a little personal note about my middle name. Anyway, I'm doing a thread video. I'm not. This isn't the 20 questions thread, but I am going to do that. I'm just trying to locate a record that it's in my collection, but it seems to be eluding me. It's a local record, so I'm trying to find it. But anyway, this one's for Chris Proepfe, and got up this morning, watched his video, and this is a band logo. You're supposed to show 5 iconic logos, or maybe some of the ones I'm going to show. Hold on a second. Maybe some of the ones I'm going to show might not be iconic in everybody's book, but in my book, it's iconic. They're iconic enough, and if they've been used on more than 2 or 3 records, then I call that their iconic logo. Gosh, and actually, when I started going through this, Chris, this is a great idea, by the way. I was actually surprised that a lot of the major bands don't or haven't limited themselves to just a single logo. I mean, sure, there's the obvious ones. I mean, I don't even need to say anything. I wore this shirt just so I could say that I knew about this iconic logo without having to show a record. See how I work? Also, the band that we're listening to is the Vapors, and if this is Magnets, but that's their logo. Very DIY kind of logo. It's pretty simplistic, but that is their logo, as it's also on I'm not going to take this out of the wrapper, sorry Maz, but there's their logo again right there, same logo. But yeah, this is a band that's been getting a little love recently in the vinyl community, is the Vapors. I've seen a couple times. I showed them not too long ago on both those albums, and I've seen some other people recently have showed the Vapors, including Steve Carlson, and I'm not sure who else, but somebody. Anyway, ooh, do you smell that? Somebody let some Vapors. Woo! Get on. Must have been the beans and beer last night. Kidding. It smells great in the realm. Like, smells like cannabis and stale beer. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, vinyl community. It is an attic, though, by the way. I am in an attic. Oh my God, the realm, the secret of the realm is out. It's a cosmic attic, though. Where was I? What was I doing again? Oh yeah, the logo thing. All right, I'm gonna start with a band that a lot of people might not. I mean, they're definitely not an iconic band, but they probably are in their home country of Japan. But this is a Japanese metal band, probably the best well known. I mean, they're not the only one. I mean, there's EZO and there's oh shit, I knew I was gonna forget it. But this is the one that I know about, and they do have a and I'm showing this because it's just a killer logo, and that's Loudness. This one is Thunder from the East. And I'm telling you what, as far as metal goes, for 80s glam metal, I mean, check them out. Those guys definitely fit the bill. I love this record. I remember my brother had this record, and we just friggin', or he had this cassette tape, and we used to rock this sucker in his Mustang, and it was so killer. But yeah, that's their logo, and they've used it on, I got this, the trio of the albums that I really like here is, that's Thunder from the East, or Thunder in the East. This is Lightning Strikes. Same logo, different background. These are, I mean, I don't have to tell you metal guys out there, but anybody who likes metal and hasn't gotten into some of this Japanese metal, like Loudness, they were great. I mean, signed to Atlantic Records, everything they put out, at least these three. I love these three records. Another one, this one's called Hurricane Eyes. Great stuff. Again, here's Cosmic Brian showing his metal. You know, I've got lots of metal music in my collection. I just haven't shown it. I don't know why. I was into metal so much back in the day that I just didn't I didn't listen to anything else. But then once I got in the vinyl community, friggin' opened my eyes, and I was just bombarded my ears, and I was bombarded with all this music that I had never dove into before. And I'll tell you, this has been a great experience. I mean, I'm really late to to a lot of this music, but better late than never. I mean, that saying always works, right? I guess. Hey, speaking of logos, check this out. This is an authentic members only jacket. There's the little, it says right there, members only. It's in the inside somewhere here too, but yeah, you don't see one of these very often. Used to see these members only jackets at the Goodwill back in the day. I mean, everybody had one. I mean, you could buy these for a quarter. There was a dime a dozen at the friggin' Goodwills and thrift shops. Now try and go to the thrift shop and find one of these original members only jackets. You won't. And then if you go online, you'll end up paying $40 to $50 for it. I guarantee. I found this one, got it for $2 at a thrift shop. Kind of punked it out a little bit. If you can punk out a members only jacket. I love it. All right, let's get back. What were we doing again? Oh yeah, the Chris Proepfe iconic logos. And I'm sticking with the metal theme here. This is an iconic band as far as LA bands go. I did show a little bit of this band in my LA, my Los Angeles video, top bands of Los Angeles, the glam metal version. But this, and I believe Logan from Swellheads, also known as, or formerly known as Logan Archer Mounts, showed this. I don't know if he showed this record or Tooth and Nail, but this is Dokken. And I always thought that logo is always just like, it's definitely metal. It's got, when you think of metal, you think of like sharp corners and just like razor edge kind of stuff. So when you see, a lot of these metal bands did have logos where, you know, a lot of the, I guess what you would say more artistic bands didn't limit themselves to a logo. But, you know, these metal bands, they wanted to demand as much. I mean, obviously the way they dressed and stuff, they wanted to, you know, call attention to their band, and that's definitely an iconic attention grabber there. This is great too. This is their first record, Breaking the Chains, and this is when they still had Juan Crocier or whatever his name is. He went on to be he quit docking after this record and went to playing rap. So yeah, but I know that one's cool, but check this updated version of the logo on this record. This record is amazing. The cover is, the music within is as well. Uh-oh, I can't see. Kiss of Death, Standing in the Shadows, Heaven Sent, Mr. Scary, one of the greatest, if you want to talk about guitars, and one that can virtuoso, George Lynch's Mr. Scary is amazing. Burning Like a Flame was the hit off of this, though. Great stuff. Great logo by Dokken. See, I told you I'm gonna move into a little more punk realm here, though. This one, if you don't see, I mean, even if the title of their band wasn't right there, you'd know by seeing this logo. It's kind of another like DIY, punk DIY stuff, but Sex Pistols, I mean, you cannot mistake that logo at all. I mean, oops, sorry about the glare there. It's a shiny cover. But yeah, this is great. This is obviously a reissue, and it's got the sticker there for the song Submission. They added the sticker there, but I really like this record a lot. And of course, the Sex Pistols are iconic in their own way, but their logo is definitely an iconic logo as well. Let's see. This is one that I showed recently, but I don't think I showed it on the Mazzy collaboration that we did about. We just took albums from 1983, and I did show this Dio record, and this is Dio. This is oh, for crying out loud, Holy Diver. Duh, I was gonna say Last in Line. This is Holy Diver, and this is their mascot, Murray. I didn't even realize that was such a thing. I mean, I've seen him on some of the other albums, but I didn't realize he had a name like the Iron Maiden has Eddie. This is Murray. But anyway, the Dio logo, apparently, I'll show it there. It's supposedly, if you flip it upside down, I know Chris showed Angel, a great 70s glam band, kind of anti-Kiss kind of a deal. But anyway, Dio, if you flip it over, either says Dio again or devil or die or something. It's supposed to say, it might either be Dio, or if you see it's D-E-V. Here, I'm going to make this bigger. Look at this. Here we go. This is something Eric Weinbender sent me, this picture disc. It's actually very cool. I have not played this yet because it's just more of a... But if you look at it right side up, it says Dio. But then if you flip it, it's D-E-V-I, and then the I kind of becomes an L, like devil. You guys seeing that or not? It's a stretch. Dio says it's not true. If it is, it's a coincidence, not the real deal. You can be the judge. But there's the Dio iconic logo, and then there's the Dio upside down that supposedly says either die or devil. Or maybe it just says Dio again backwards. Who knows? But yeah, thanks for sending this, Eric. This worked out perfectly, so I could use this as an example. And this is just an amazing piece to get anyway, man. This is once I get more permanent residence for my realm at the house, I'll definitely have that in there. Now here's another one. This is my last one. a band that gets a little bit of love in the vinyl community, but really not a lot. Probably not as much as I think they deserve. But I love this band, and I've seen them several times, and that's Ghost. And they have a definitely their logo is it's definitely distinct. You can and they use it on all their records. Now, I've looked at this logo and I thought, gosh, that looks like it should say something too when you flip it over, but I don't know. I don't see anything. I might have to look into it. Maybe there's some sort of, you'd think with their since they use a lot of occultish type topics, and they sing a lot about they sing a lot about like occult type stuff. I'm just wondering if maybe that the Ghost logo is also something hidden there. There's this is their EP, which featured their smash hit Square Hammer, which is amazing. But the really amazing song on this is a cover of a song called Bible. And I cannot think of who actually sang the song Bible before Ghost did it. But yeah, if pick up this EP, this is amazing. It's got cover of Echo and the Bunnymen's Nocturnal Me. It's got a cover of Missionary Man by the Eurythmics. And then I believe, God, who did that one now? I can't remember. Anyway, Ghost, their logo is iconic. It just seems to me, though, there should be something there if you flip it. I don't know. I'm going to do a little investigation. But this is their Meteoric album called Meliora, which won a Grammy. Best Metal Album of the Year 2 years ago. So put Ghost on the map. And there's our heroes right there. Probably not most people's heroes, but this is one of those covers too that you can see like a skull, in the artwork. Anyway, Ghost, that's my final iconic logo. Chris Proepfe, check him out. Check it out. Early Sunday morning thread action. So yeah, I'll get this in the can, and then I'll get it straight uploaded to YouTube. All right, guys. Peace. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, man. I'll see you, vinyl community. You guys are awesome. Practice safe sex, will you, for God's sake?